Good morning, homies. Happy Monday to you all. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. Now, I know there was some events that was going on in Manhattan, like the SantaCon. Did you guys partake in that? Let me know in the comment section if you did. Some of you guys don't know what a SantaCon is. They have it every year, and you dress up all fessed up like Santa Claus or a Christmas tree or elf, anything that has to do with a Christmas vibe, and you go bar hopping. And you buy a ticket for that. And for, I think, the money from the tickets and stuff like that, or whatever money is being raised, it goes to charity, to some charity. I'm not sure what charity it is, but it goes to charity. So, but I know there was a lot of stuff going on that I see on Instagram, and even some people was getting tickets from the police because they were bringing out their alcohol. Now, you guys know better than that. Got to keep that alcohol in the bars. Can't be walking the street with that alcohol, even though it's an event and you bar hopping, but you still got to keep that alcohol either on the sidewalk or inside the bar. Can't be walking out in the street with that. But if you had a great time, I'm happy for you. Now, let's move on. You guys are not going to like this part, but I have to tell it to you because some of you guys don't know. And that's what I'm here for, to make you understand what's going on out there in the world. Well, the current fare, for the trains and buses is $2.75, right? Well, it could rise to $2.90 by next year. Now, next year is right around the corner. Okay, it's right around the corner. And they're raising it because they're saying that the loss that happened during the pandemic, business closing. There wasn't anyone coming in, visiting New York. The tourist was down, all that kind of stuff. So they lost a lot of money during the pandemic, which I understand. But now they want to raise the fare to $2.90. Now, we know every time there's a fare hike, the trains and the bus become less. All right? It's always something going on. It has delays during the weekend. You can't catch this train to connect this train. Something is always going on. And you want to raise the fare, but all this crime is still happening on the trains, in the train system. So it's crazy. Now, think about what I just told you. So now let me give you some news about what's going to be happening with the J train. See, every time there's a fare hike, there's always something else going on. Well, they're about to rehab the Williamsburg Bridge, right? And it will cause a bunch of headaches for everybody that's taking the trains for the next 2 years. Okay? So, the City Department of Transportation last month inked a $167 million contract to replace aging infrastructure on the 118-year-old crossing. Now, preliminary schedules published in contract documents show the work will force the J train service to close during 25 weekends in 2023 and 2024. That's going to cause a lot of craziness for people who travel to work still on the weekends. And that's going to go on for 25 weekends, 2023 and in 2024. Now, the MTA spokesperson, Aaron Donovan, said there is not yet a set schedule for the closures, but a suggested schedule issued by the Department of Transportation to contractors point to 2 weekend closures of the J train each month from May through October of 2023 and from April through September of 2024. So that's what you guys have to look forward to, because the infrastructure on the Williamsburg Bridge is horrible and they have to fix that, which I understand. But this is going to cause a lot of craziness for people who still have to, get to work on the J train and need to go into Manhattan and all kind of stuff. See, I told you guys, whenever there's a fare hike going on or talked about, something always goes on with the train system. Now, another issue that I want to talk to you guys about as well is the mask mandate. Yes, there's news about the mask mandates. And what's happening is they want you guys to wear the mask indoors and outdoors again. because it's not only because of COVID, also because the flu and RSV is circulating, and they want everyone to be safe and put the mask on. I understand all of that, but you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself. You gotta make sure you're safe, and if you have an elderly at home, make sure you're protecting the elderly as well, because the elderly, they can't bounce back as quick like they used to when they were young, and they can get sick really quickly, and it can really cause damaging health issues. So it says here the New York City's Commissioner of Health is once again advising residents to mask up. COVID isn't the only reason this time, as the flu and RSV is also circulating. The Commissioner of New York City Health issued an advisory on Friday urging residents to mask up indoor public places and for crowded outdoor activities. The advisory stops short of a mandate, and the city will not enforce the rule, although businesses are free to demand the use. So even though they're asking you to please mask up, they're not enforcing it on us. You know what I'm saying? But they're letting you know what's going on. They're letting you know that, hey, there's a rise in the flu, there's a rise in COVID, there's a rise in RSV, and these businesses can tell you if you could come into the establishment with a mask or without a mask. So, just be mindful of that. Okay? Now, let's move on to this horrible news that I want to share with you guys. Something that's always going on in New York City, and it's horrible this time. So a teen girl fatally stabbed in the neck in New York City after fighting with her boyfriend. I tell you. Now, a teen girl was fatally stabbed in the neck in a Manhattan apartment Sunday night after getting into a fight with her boyfriend. Her name is Zyaire Lawrence. She was 16 years old, was discovered just after 5:03 p.m. after cops responded to reports of the stabbing inside the apartment on Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard in Harlem. Okay, and that's according to the law enforcement. The girl was stabbed by her partner after they got into an argument in the apartment. She was rushed to Harlem Hospital, but was pronounced dead just after 6:30 p.m. The boyfriend fled the scene before the police could arrive, and I hope they do catch him. I really hope they catch him. Police said there's no arrest has been made at this time, and the investigation is still ongoing. That is sad. That is so sad. I'm reading a lot about these young girls and these boyfriends, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on. It just seems like guys get so hurt about things. Whatever the argument was, I'm pretty sure he didn't have to stab her. It's like you can't control your emotions. So what you do is you want to stab somebody? That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. I send my prayers and condolences out to her family. She's 16 years old. The boyfriend fled the scene. I hope they will catch him. So I'm going to be on the story, keeping an eye out for it. And when I know any updates, I will let you guys know. All right? So, this is just ridiculous, man. Oh, my gosh. Absolutely crazy. Wow. I just feel bad for her family. This girl is 16 years old, and her boyfriend stabbed her in the neck during an argument. So he got so heated. He got so upset during the argument that he just had to kill her. That pisses me off. And I really do hope they find him. I hope they find him. But anyway, you guys, that is all the news I have right now this morning. You know, I will always come back between the afternoon or evening and give you an update on things or let you know what's going on. So until that time, I will talk to you later, and you guys have a great day. Get to work safely. Make sure you watch your front and your back because people are crazy out there. It's cold outside. Put on a heavy jacket. Button up, okay? Wrap that scarf around your neck. Put that hat on and get to stepping and make sure you being safe. All right. If you got to wear a mask, go ahead and do so. If you don't want to, that's on you, boo. I can't tell you what to do. But if you got an elderly at home, think about them, okay? You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.